Da kommt sie raus, richtig fett und gut. Ich traue mich da gar nicht reinzuschauen, wenn die ja lieben.
This is the view from the summit of Mount Fuji at sunrise. The highest mountain in Japan, and one of the highest on Earth, Fuji-san as it's known, is an active volcano that last erupted in 1707. A well-known Japanese saying is that a wise person will climb Fuji-san once in their lifetime, but only a fool climbs it twice. Its exceptionally symmetrical cone is covered in snow for around 5 months of the year. As well as being the object of pilgrimage for centuries, the image of the mountain has inspired artists and poets from Japan and elsewhere since time immemorial. The Irish writer Lafcadio Hearn, for example, revered in Japan as Koizumi Yakumo, on seeing Fuji-san from a distance for the first time in 1890, wrote this: "The most beautiful sight in Japan, and certainly one of the most beautiful in the world, is the distant apparition of Fuji on cloudless days, more especially days of spring and autumn, when the greater part of the peak is covered with late or with early snows. You can seldom distinguish the snowless base, which remains the same color as the sky. You perceive only the white cone seeming to hang in heaven, and the Japanese comparison of its shape to an inverted, half-open fan is made wonderfully exact by the fine streaks that spread downward from the notched top, like shadows of fan ribs." The summit has been thought of as a sacred place since ancient times, and having seen Fuji-san from afar, Hearn was determined to climb it himself. In August 1897, he finally got his chance, but at the beginning of the climb, he was not impressed. Seen on close approach, the mountain of Fuji does not come up to expectation. However, after a hard climb and a freezing overnight stay on the mountain, aided by experienced Japanese guides called Goriki, he finally made it to the summit. The morning light is called Goraiko, or the arrival of light. He writes, "The immense poetry of the moment enters into me with a thrill. I know that the colossal vision before me has already become a memory ineffaceable, a memory of which no luminous detail can fade, till the hour when thought itself must fade, and the dust of these eyes be mingled with the dust of the myriad million eyes that also have looked in ages forgotten before my birth, from the summit supreme of Fuji to the rising of the sun." Lafcadio Hearn on Mount Fuji, Japan.
Die Hand gefällt mir nicht so gut. Okay. So, viel zu dunkel. Ist ein sehr schöner Schuh.
The gentle murmur of a brook, the whispering of the trees in a forest, the relaxing rhythm of the waves on a beach. We'd like to share with people around the world the voice of the planet, the beautiful melodies played by the earth. Voice of the Planet is a service on which you can enjoy a mix of sounds of nature and classical music 24 hours a day. It's brought to you by Otava, the Japanese internet radio station specializing in classical music. Enjoy our high-quality natural sounds recorded all over the world, and messages from the countryside of Japan, known here as Satoyama. And it's for a good cause. Part of Otava's fee is donated to restore the nature of disaster-hit Fukushima and the endangered habitat ecoregion of Yakushima. Please search for us on Voice of the Planet Tokyo.